don't know if you were listening to what Tom and I were talking about. I can relate to some of that.
Durr's got jacks now. Looks like Garrett's going to do something. He just calls with ace, queen, and diamonds.
Some,
that is surprising.
To, keep it interesting. It only kind of works.
What's the biggest game in the
Maybe he wants to bring some of those guys in the blind on his hand.
Usually,
I'm not saying this is the case, but I've watched Garrett navigate when he's up against a really creative, solid action player. He will navigate differently through the hand than he will somebody. Yep,
and how about
hand,
top?
Big hand.
Well, top set for Durr, and Durr's going to check, and Garrett's got the gutter and the backdoor nut flush draw here. So Tom Dwan's going to slow play. And it's possible that Garrett might bluff across multiple streets here. Remember, Garrett just called pre-flop. See what Durr's going to do. There's a call. Where if we see some diamond here on the turn. Oh, the turn's a king!
Oh my God.
The turn's a king, and Garrett makes the hidden nuts here. Durr with Jack, and he can't really be scared of King. No 3-bet pre-flop, and you wouldn't even think Garrett has ace-queen here.
Just a run good continues.
5,000 here from
This might be where
Garrett.
Durr is going to make a move, too.
I'm sure he had planned on check raising at some point, but now he's just going to call.
Yeah.
So he obviously has outs. And the river's a jack! So Tom Dwan makes quads here. He now has the best hand.
Wow.
Garrett with the ace-queen. Pot is only 16.4K because there was no 3-bet. It was just a check, call.
What a sick river.
What is Durr thinking about here? He is going to check. And Garrett's got to think about what does Dwan have? Check calling, flop and turn. Maybe a hand like ace-king?
I can't. I don't see Garrett checking this back.
No, I don't either.
There's no way.
What is he targeting here? What's he gonna? What's his sizing?
Sizing probably going to be about 15,
He usually bets
16K.
large. Yeah, looks like at least
25,000.
Oh my gosh.
25,000 here
Wow.
with the overbet. And now for Dwan, what is his sizing? Because you almost know that Garrett's not going to have king, or 10-10 here. So if Garrett doesn't have king, 10-10, what are the other big hands? A straight, maybe pocket fours.
10 seconds. And you're looking at another 9 years.
And another tough decision coming here for Garrett. Dwan's going to put the time chip in, which you talked a little bit about, Nick, last night, where Durr's he's going to put the time chip in, and then he's going to raise.
Yeah, I always see that as a huge sign of strength. I think, personally speaking, you got to make that raising decision before you put the time chip in. I don't know. That's how I see it.
Again, this is a single raise pot. Garrett flatted in the field. Durr check called the flop, check called the turn, and he's made quads on the river. He's checked the river, and Garrett is bet.
Does he make a massive overbet? Massive overbet. That's
Trying to get a read here. He's got those 5K chips out.
No defense, though. He held up a score.
I think the bigger he goes, the better chance he has of getting called.
He's got 80,000 in his hand, so he's going to go to 80, I believe. Right around 80.
68,000.
Well, 68. So 68,000. So 43 here for Garrett to call. And obviously Garrett loses to a hand like jacks, tens, pocket kings that might have just check called on the flop. This all started with the flat pre-flop, Nick. Very unorthodox. I think Garrett probably 3-bets this hand like 95% of the time.
Agreed.
Garrett's gotten into a lot of spots
Yeah,
the
he's
last
been
few
some
nights.
jams the last 2 days.
Yep.
10 seconds.
Probably coming in at 100.
And will the old Tom Dwan reputation get him paid off? I don't know if Garrett's actually ever played with Dwan before. And
I don't believe so, and I still...
so you think that Garrett's got to think that Dwan's capable of making
That was
this?
a naughty hand.
I mean, everyone knows
That's so fucking lucky.
Tom's reputation and his aggressiveness. You know, I haven't seen a ton of it.
It's not important.
It's built his brand.
It's almost clear, like 9. Something.
He just had a flush.
I was gonna bet a lot bigger.
I also don't think, Nick, that
On all of
Durr would ever turn just one jack into a bluff. Sometimes we see that on flushing boards where somebody will turn trips into grab a full house. I think he would just check call down. So I think you can take that out, the fact that Durr ever has trip jacks here only.
My mental database.
I was afraid you had Jack 8 of spades.
Especially when Garrett overbet the river.
That was like the hand that
I think that would be a square call
Oh my god, this is good.
for Dwan with like a hand like Queen Jack.
He's gonna have to go to another time chip. This is a tough decision, man. This is especially the player he's up against here. I'm sure it would be nice for him to be up against Lucky here, eating his chow mein, turning around and telling him to call. This is a lot bit harder decision.
I think the more likely hand that Garrett is obviously scared of is pocket kings. I don't know how often Dwan would say check tens as middle set. Obviously, there's one combo of quad jacks, but kings makes a lot of sense here too. Seeing Durr check over pairs.
I need that $500 so bad, man. Please. Please win.
And again, it's like, what would Dwan be turning into a bluff? I don't think he's turning ace king into a bluff. I don't think he's turning trip jacks into a bluff.
10 seconds.
Garrett legitimately is stumped.
I don't know what to do. I thought I was going to do something right there, actually, and now I'm not so sure again. I owe you 2 of these?
He's toggling back and forth for sure.
You're into your third one, actually.
Another hand
Okay,
too
got it.
that Durr could have that might be played this way is king jack
Take mine.
also.
I don't even use them. Borrow one. I don't use these. I promise you. I'm at the internet. Like,
I was like about to put no more money in. I was like right there. Then now I'm like trying to convince myself of a reason to put a few more bucks in here. Still leaning against it. I don't know.
It's just so strong when Durr check raises the over bet by Garrett. He bet 25K into 15.
I think Garrett's going to talk himself into letting this go.
10 seconds.
I'm right. Fold.
Oh, and he folds!
Wow, he goes, I'll just pay him, and then he says fold.
Goat versus goat. What
Great fold.
a fold by
fold.
Garrett. Well, we saw him make an incorrect fold last night, but here he makes the correct fold.